You're really gonna get too close to Solon, buddy. You're gonna get killed by Solon. You could get burned. Why is the NCP so stupid?
Part 1. White Clouds. Red Wolf Moon. The Flame in the Darkness. Hoarfrost now graces treetops and open fields alike, and an icy chill blown in from the north of Fargus blankets the land. All of Fodlan's creatures begin to settle in for a long winter. The setting sun bathes the full winter coat of every wolf in a foreboding scarlet glow. Hunters can now spread the word that the red wolves are back on the prowl.
You see 5,000 gold from the Church of Seros. Awesome.
That's what we're dealing with. Is there no chance it's an infectious disease?
There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake. With symptoms that varied, there are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about Remire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my, if it isn't Gerald. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything, after you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Remire Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela.
You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village. After all, I owe you my life. If you'd like, I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the two of us.
That's nice of you, but I was more interested about the mannequin behind you. Like, just if I get a chance, I'll just freeze frame it and show you that there's like some sort of black knife on his head, or maybe it's just make it look like it's a black knife. But yeah, there he is.
Professor, a bit of a tease, are we? A girl could get used to this side of you.
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense. It's time to move out.
As you like. Goodbye, Gerald. Goodbye, Professor.
I'll be in my office making preparations. What about you? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights.
How to go to poof.
Hey, what's wrong?
I just got a little dizzy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that little rant. I just need to lighten myself up a bit.
If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got it?
Ugh, what could have caused such dizziness? I felt it too. Actually, I felt that way before.
Jeez, I'm not ready to teach these guys. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could teach still 7. Okay. 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 I can still do this.
I have done it! No need to...
Oh nice, she got to 69 experience points. Paritano capito!
I still have talent, I see.
Yes. Now excuse me, I'm gonna have to like skip all through this right now.
You look unwell. It's because of what happened, isn't it?
Don't speak of it aloud.
You can't change the past. For now, all we can do is use it to our advantage.
I know that. I also know that I must steel myself to ascend the Imperial throne.
Those preparations are going well. Someone is coming.
Professor.
Hi, guys.
I heard about our mission for this month. Something terrible is happening in Remire Village. That's where you were when fate sent you our way. This feels preordained.
Are the Knights making progress with their investigation?
We are?
If what is happening there is by design, there must be someone pulling the strings. There is the Death Knight, of course, and the mysterious mages who were implicated with the Western Church. They showed up when Flame was kidnapped as well, and now there is another strange occurrence near the monastery. It seems an unknown organization hopes to make the monastery its stage for something.
Do you believe that all these incidents are connected, Professor?
I do. What?
That is the logical conclusion, but I'm not so sure. It certainly appears that all of the events surrounding the monastery are connected by a single thread. However, I think it's possible that it may just be a result of different motives overlapping. Remember, Professor, if you think of people as simply enemies or allies, it may be impossible to grasp the truth.
But I don't know, Edelgard. I mean, there's something about... Have you called the domino effect where one piece falls, then the other piece just starts happening? Even if that piece just is not, you know, directly responsible of the whole dominoes falling down, it still is a reason indirectly responsible for the domino falling apart. Or something. I'm not good with explanation. Yada 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 yada. It's my birthday! You got a gift from Edelgard. Get it from Edelgard, Black Eagle Pendant. It's Linkard's birthday. Oh, sweet! Okay. Saturday.
I don't see.
Just gotta continue doing this.
A fine result.
Awesome.
I'm closing in on expertise.
I'll change that, like, in the middle of the day, week, in the middle of the month.
The battlefield has much to teach.
I think I got it. I understand more every day.
Perfect. Alright. Let's see if there's any, battle worth knowing. Tales of Red Cannon, Twitch Chivalry, Detroit. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna be skipping all the way to Battle Day. And let's check out support. Hubert got one with Linhart. Let's check it out.
I can't believe it. How can I show my face to Lady Edelgard after this?
That's what you get, Hubert.
Hubert? Worrying? What the hell?
If you rested like me, you wouldn't collapse from exhaustion.
As much as it pains me to say it, you're right. But to be looked after by you, of all people, that might be the worst part of this. I don't know how to feel, to be honest. So for now, let's pretend I thanked you.
Oh, come now. Even I wouldn't abandon someone who collapsed.
You would have in a heartbeat if anyone else had been around.
Ah yes, quite accurate, Hubert. Why would I ever bother to be a decent person if there were anyone else I could foist the duty upon? If your situation turned bad, it would have been an absolute hassle. I could never just leave you there.
If that were the sort of man you truly were, we could never be friends.
But if we weren't friends, I probably would have just left you.
Shame you're so reluctant to do any real work. You're actually pretty good at this. Made sure I was comfortable, checked carefully for injuries, even carried me here yourself. If only you'd apply that knowledge of yours so proactively and thoroughly all the time, you'd be a tremendous asset to the Empire.
There you go again. I see no problem with staying just the way I am. But think of it this way. In an anthill, 20% of the ants are asleep at any given time. And it's not because they're lazy. Far from it. When the working ants become tired, they go to sleep and the others wake up. That's me. I'm the ant who rests so I can work later when other people are tired.
Maybe that's true. But even if it is, it's still just a fancy way to say you let others do all the work. Consider me unconvinced.
I'll consider you a bother and leave it at that. You and Edelgard work far too hard. I mean it. Take a break now and then. If you both collapsed, I think it'd be too much effort for me to bother with. Get some rest, Hubert. Not as much as me, of course.
Fine.
Now that's nice. Everyone else I could just do later. AA. Alright, let's see if there's anything new. Request of contents. Wait, what? What's your deal?
Do you have time for a request?
You've been getting along really well, almost too well with all the students. Friendship between teacher and student is totally unacceptable. We're here to defend your action in Parliament. Really? I mean, I'm just being a nice student and a teacher to everybody. What the hell are you doing?
Need something, Professor? I was just asking Monica here to be less demanding of Lady Edelgard's time.
Hey, it's not like I'm bothering her. Sorry for the ruckus, Professor. Please don't worry about it too much. Nothing to worry about here.
I wish you would worry about it a little more.
I wish you participate in more class activities. I don't like you just not doing anything. Let's check this out.
Let the lesson begin. It's over.
As expected.
Well, that was... Oh, you know, I should have changed my class. Jesus. Thoron! Thank you.
Help back.
No, you gotta just go ahead. Just go for broke. We gotta restore him ourselves. Let's go. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm not gonna count that. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go and buff up some levels in some classes, and then I'm gonna defeat those jerks who say you cannot be friends with students. Trying to be the greatest teacher ever. There's people trying to prevent me from being the greatest teacher ever. What's so wrong with having a dream? Alright, I have an idea. I have an idea on how I could defeat this tournament organization. Those stupid students that say I'm not allowed to share bonds. And actually, it's gonna ruin one of my plans. You see, in order to get all the support, I need to face the final boss over and over and over again. Which of course is gonna happen again. So, in order to counter this and make my life a little bit much easier, I have been saving these things. All of this drugs so I could hopefully, you know, take care of the final boss without too much trouble. But if these guys are giving me a hard time, you know what? Fudge. We're gonna just go ahead and absorb all these drugs. Give me all these stuff. Eat them. I mean, eat them. Eat the robe. Eat the robe. Drugs. 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 Nami, eat the energy vitamins. 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 And we should continue on. Ah, that's much better. Although, to be frank, now that I'm not over leveled, I'm just overpowered. That's really gonna put a little damper on the future of this LP route and all this stuff. So, eesh, it's not a good idea. But also, I could defeat this challenger. Prepare yourself. Let's do this. No, this is much better than just, I forgot, was 2 or 3.
As expected.
X! Turn on! Whack! Ouch! Whack!
That is that.
On for that 700 thingamajiggy. I'm gonna restore. Go! This guy has advantage.
Should I have held back?
Would have done like 36 damage to me. I'm not down to get 36 hurt in my face. No, 39! Yeah, I only had 39. Oh, you're dead.
No hesitation.
I don't even trust my Crystal Flames to like activate so I could heal myself a bit. Let's go! Finish this jerk off.
Each battle a chance to grow.
My bonds with my student helps me grow. Congratulations, proper conduct tournament. Brave sword and 1150 G.
You've done me a great
Can't believe we're so soundly defeated, Professor. Were we wrong? This friendship between teacher and student really builds such resilient and acceptable bonds. I hope we can achieve such connection. Well, no, screw you. Never gonna have connection with you guys. Give me that 700 points. Now I can finally waste the last one is something else I want to use. I'm gonna waste it on the less experienced 10%.
You're all set.
Awesome. Now we just need to get the +5 thing. Then I'm all set.
See you again soon.
See you. Vey. Anyways, no, who else can support with Edelgard? Dorothea. And the teachers. Well, they're all happy, dorky jerks. It's I was gonna spend the last one of my time just. I feel happy about doing this, about mixing it up, but still, yeah. But this is, let's see if they grow. If they don't, I'll have Edelgard go with the teacher. But if not, yes, we're gonna see it right now. Yes. That leaves Hanuman and Manuela left. Let's check it out. That's the Edelgard song.
You're in high spirits today, Dorothea.
Yes, I have met someone quite charming recently. I'm hoping we can spend more time together soon.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. I wish I had some advice to offer. Alas, I do not.
Don't worry too much about it, Adie. I'd guess romance isn't really something you're interested in anyway.
I'm not completely disinterested.
Oh yeah? Is there someone you have your eye on?
To be honest, there's nothing resembling romance in my life at present. It's not that I'm disinterested. I'm simply too busy with other endeavors. I have no time to spare for such things.
That's not surprising. You're not just any old noble after all. Anyone who has feelings for you, well, they're in for a pretty complicated life.
True. And I can't ignore the possibility that I may have to marry for political purposes. I doubt I'll ever have the opportunity for a passionate romance as long as I live.
That's no way to talk. You meet the right person and boom, you have passion to spare. Could be someone you've just met or someone you've known your whole life. There's no telling how life will go. Something could even spark between the two of us.
You and I? Now that is an entertaining thought.
Alright, they're both bi.
If such an exciting future is in store, I look forward to it.
Oh yeah? That's awfully sweet of you, Adie.
And thus, a beautiful romantic couple has just been born between Edelgard and Dorothea. I kind of miss all this. I need to go back and make sure I don't miss anything. God damn. Anyways, I'll see you in a bit.
What is on my agenda for this afternoon?
Professor Hanneman, may I have a moment of your time?
Ah, it's you. Very well. I am quite busy, but if you are here to discuss my crest research, I would be happy to oblige.
I'll pass on that offer. I'm just hoping you'll explain something to me.
Oh, I doubt if I have anything of particular interest to share.
Why did you abandon your noble standing in the Empire? And don't say it was for your crest research. There are institutes for that within the Empire. You could easily have remained a noble and still been able to visit Garrick Mach, or request the cooperation of the Church.
Certainly that was an option, but I desired a better research environment. Treasures and holy artifacts reside here that cannot be examined by someone outside the Church. I required access to those things, no matter the cost.
But surely your noble status would have allowed you greater funding and resources. Even secrets of the Kingdom and the Alliance would have been easier to obtain as a noble of the Empire.
What you say is true. I cannot deny that. Both paths have advantages and disadvantages.
I see you're unwilling to be forthcoming on that topic.
I don't know what you mean.
I've heard that you used to enthusiastically research crests for the Empire. You abandoned the Empire, yet retained your focus on crest research. I just wanted to know why.
I feel your suspicions of me are unwarranted. I haven't the time now, but perhaps I will tell you more if the opportunity arises.
That song.
Oh, hello, Edelgard.
Professor Manuela, that song you were humming. I feel as though I've heard it before, long ago. And I'm sure it was you singing it back then. At the Opera House in the Imperial capital, perhaps.
Why, yes. You must have seen me there. I am flattered you would remember it. I performed with the Middle Franc Opera Company in Enbar on numerous occasions.
So it was you! I went to that performance with my uncle. I wanted desperately to see it again. But after that night, he took me to seek asylum in the kingdom. When I returned to the Empire several years later, you had already retired.
Oh, that's a shame. So you only got to hear me sing once?
Sadly, that's correct.
Yet you still remember it, even the melody of the song I sang. I'm honored.
That's how much of an impression your voice left on me. I must ask, why did you retire so soon? You could have continued for another 10 or 20 years.
Indeed. Many singers perform for decades. But that wasn't for me. I wanted to go out on top. My voice is a gift from the goddess. However, as all things do, it will decline with age. One day, I will lose that gift. And so I decided I needed to learn to survive without it, long before that day came. I needed to prove to myself that I can live on, even after my voice returns to the goddess.
So despite your belief in the goddess, you wish to live by your own strength?
It's hard for me to explain. The goddess supports me both spiritually and emotionally. Everything else is up to me.
Hubert, my boy, it's rather rare for the two of us to see one another with no one else around, isn't it?
Yes, I believe it is.
I was good friends with your father, you know. Perhaps this is fate, eh? Of course, when I left the Empire, I broke off my friendship with him. And, well, everyone else.
You were right to sever ties with such a miserable piece of filth.
Sharp words, Hubert. Contemptible though your father may be, he is still your father.
Don't overcomplicate it. I will not forgive him. Ever. Contemptible is just the right word for the wretch. Do you truly know what kind of man my father is?
I assume you're talking about the insurrection of the Seven. At the time, I was already at Garrick Monk. I know nothing more than hearsay. That said, I found it hard to believe that Lord Vestra would challenge the Emperor like that.
Yet that's exactly what he did. Since the dawn of the Adrestian Empire, House Vestra has served House Hresvelg as the Emperor's right hand. My father spat on a legacy of loyalty and devotion that had lasted 1100 years. He conspired with the ministers to usurp power from the Emperor and Lady Edelgard.
In your father's defense, the Emperor was attempting to take power from the Seven Houses. The Emperor's reform was an attempt to concentrate power in the hands of the throne. The nobles put a stop to that. Emperor Ionius lost the ensuing power struggle.
Now it is the nobles' turn to suffer defeat. Lady Edelgard will be Emperor.
You hope she can cease this never-ending conflict? That's quite a goal, Hubert.
Awesome, and now we have reached the fight mission thing, but you know the fight mission, alright? So let's just get going. Mission starter. And oh wait, before anything else, I forgot. Because we actually did get a letter from Edelgard for my birthday. Here's your birthday, Professor. My professor. Hope you have a joyous day. Here's a gift from the house, myself included. She also gave us an item, which is the Black Eagle Pendant. An elaborate pendant honoring the Black Eagle gives you 2+2 charm. Awesome. I shall continue staying a mage. Anyways, where's the mission again? The Remire Calamity, a pattern of strange occurrence in Remire Village has suddenly erupted into something far more serious. Let's do this!
We've got to go. Now.
Okay, Dad.
The situation in Remire Village has changed drastically. We don't know much more than that. We're hearing reports that the villagers are killing each other. Some say houses are burning. Regardless, we need to move.
Yes, Dad.
Help! Somebody please help!
What's going on here?
This is horrific. It's even more revolting. More terrible than I expected.
It really is horrifying.
Yes, we must find a way to save this village.
True. But if we are not careful about how we proceed, we will only increase the death toll.
The villagers are attacking each other. Let's knock them all out one by one.
All are so reckless. You do know that if we mess up, we will either kill or be killed, right?
Still, we cannot just stand here twiddling our thumbs and doing nothing.
I'd really like to go home now. But there's no time for thoughts like that. We have to help them. I am waiting for your orders with full readiness.
Wait. Those people over there, they seem to be observing the chaos.
Your hair is clipping over Hubert's blanket. Towel.
They must be behind this. Eliminate them and rescue all of the unafflicted villagers.
Jeez, you just came to the conclusion that fast? What if they're just horrified? Yeah, like, what if they're just horrified by the fact that they're looking at such horrible deeds? Like, look at the fire. Look at all these people that needs to be saved. Look at them having Tomas as hostage. Look at the treasure chest they won't be able to get because everything is all going to shambles. Anyways, let's just get ready. Once again, I'm going to go with Black Eagle once again. And I sit there. Okay, I think I'm all set. Let's get to it. Actually, no, I'm not set yet. I want to leave you guys here. Okay. Now I'm all set. Let's do this. Roll to enemy. Being Edward or Gerard falls in battle.
There are some suspicious looking ruffians out there, but our top priority is to rescue the villagers. Got it? I'll rein in the villagers who've turned violent. You focus on rescuing the others.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Save the villager that is being attacked by rampaging villagers. Let's go. Put on my favorite song. Thank you. Alright, let's
Put me in there.
Start off with you. Being a cut up the rampaging villager. Kill! You know, I forgot to set up some gambits. Especially to her. She has no gambit.
I will
well.
prevail.
It's not like you guys gonna hurt me or anything.
I will get the victory.
Or I could just go kill you guys right now. Beam! Shamir leveled up. Alright, thing went down by 5 points. Awesome.
As you wish. I am Ferdinand von Iron.
Oh no.
To stop you from attack. Oh my gosh. Brave bow it is.
Get back!
Yes!
Thank you.
I think it's just this part of the music that I really, really enjoy. We could gather here, but that's a group thing. I don't think we can just do it right now. Causes damage each turn. I don't know how bad it's gonna affect the horses. Let's go with this. I gotta make a... I need to wonder, is steel heavier than silver? Is the question I'm asking. Thank you, Mr. Villager, for dodging. God damn it. They don't have anything to defend themselves. I don't know, I just love the Lord's animation. It's just so hilarious. I know there's supposed to be like fancy fence. Still.
Not so fast.
Really? Now you do double the damage? Oh gosh! They respawn! Hi, Tomas!
The one giving commands in the back. I'm certain that's Tomas the librarian.
I'm certain it's Tomas. What the F are you doing there, Tomas? Here, grab this axe. Grab with your head.
Thank you.
No problem. We gotta start making moves here too. yeah, you're gonna attack very far. She has the stupid staff that lets her extend her attack range even further. Like dismount. No, even dismounting will not do it. No, I'll dismount here just in case I need to move somewhere fast. And I still lands. Don't want to waste my brave bow too much. Thank you so much. Oh, come on. 32 hits. 32% chance hit. Even the NCP falls to the horrible logic of the hit rates. Guess we could just put myself here. So you don't have to get hit by the freaking, or I'm gonna get hit with someone hiding in the bushes. That's something that's gonna suck. Yeesh. What about Matthew? Oh my gosh, that's even horrible. Did I? Silver bow. I remember Deadeye being so wonderfully useful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, kind sir. I'm gonna go up to 2. Okay, fine. Just need to find some way to get myself closer there. But you know what? Yeah, go attack her. Boink.
Thank you.
Okay, keep dodging, please. Begging you, just keep dodging. I can't say anything about you though. I'll wait till the horsey man comes and help you. Ew, okay, yeah, I forgot I totally healed Caspar. Too bad you're gonna burn to death. You might not want to attack again. Okay, you got lucky that time, buddy. Ow. Can't really do anything around here, so I might as well take the 15 points of damage. Recover! I'm playing a supportive role today.
Hardly worth my time.
May his body burn to the depths of hell. I think this is one of the things that I cannot be saying now that YouTube is going to all cope on us. Giant shell! I'll take that. You know what? I should have you. Someone cared of dignity.
What a thrill!
I mean a chess key. Which is still a thingamajiggy. Oh sweet, I could actually go and heal these guys.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Tomas, what are you doing here? Dare I even ask?
I'm not Tomas. My name is Solon, the savior of all.
Aww.
What's the matter? So shocked you can't even speak. You were so easily fooled by my disguise.
Can you go back to being Tomas? You look nicer that way.
I was hiding away in Garrick Muck to get the blood of that little girl called Flame. With her blood, we'll be one step closer to realizing our goal.
Defeat the enemy commander.
I'll have a bit of fun here too.
God damn it. Can you not have a bit of fun?
That's the Death Knight. He must be an ally of Tomas, or Solon, or whoever he is.
In hindsight, I should have just healed this guy too. I'll be almost there to kick his butt, so. No! I done so much to heal this guy! What the heck, you stupid mage! Yeah, 37% chance of hitting. I'm not looking forward to this. Of course. Brady, we're gonna have to go back. Ow, again.
Oh no.
So I got 9 more divine pulse again. Ow. What I should have done is attack. Wait, I attacked the guy, right? Ow. Should I mount? Got closer. Combat. Several. Yeah, okay, it's this guy that I try attacking. I wasted a divine pulse for nothing. Shut up. Really gonna get yourself blind just to attack this one random soldier? You're really gonna get too close to Solon, buddy. You're gonna get killed by Solon. You're gonna get burned. Why is the NCP so stupid? Ooh. Ooh, that does not look good. Everything is not looking good. The villager's gonna die. Meanwhile, this Deadeye is at 7%. Oh, we're all definitely gonna die here. And this guy is definitely gonna be like, die, you little scoundrel. HP is 26. Wait a second.
Much needed.
The hair went crazy. No, it did not. Okay.
Stay focused.
Okay, come on, think.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Okay, first things first, die.
Thank you.
Oh no.
We can move one more space. 37% chance of hitting. Come on, Birdie, you can do this. What about Brave Bow? 32. Jesus, here it goes. Hey-ya! God damn it. Okay, I have 7 more chance. So let's see what happens if I attack you. Apparently, if I can do another attack, have someone else attack, my chances of someone doing the same attack but getting a chance of them to not miss increases.
No.
Sequel! Fudge. I have only 5 more divine pulse left. Warp! Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
Yeah! So that's how the RNG works. Yes, I saved them all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We've rescued as many as we can. Now it's time to capture Solon.
Dad, I advise you not to get too close to Solon. At least not at the moment, please. That gotta be like the most epic moments ever. Just trying to reset thing, hopefully, and just testing out how the RNG works. Apparently, like if someone else, it's kind of like playing Pokemon trading card game for the Game Boy. If you do something else, then
as you
the RNG for the coin flip will change.
Stay focused.
Combat art. Come with me. I don't want you to die yet.
Let's think carefully.
No, don't think that carefully. I want that chest. Thank you. You know what? We'll just have Dorothy get rid of that guy. 1 20 damage.
Witness my power.
That X should be stuck in that guy's head. As much as you give me the cringe, Edgar, you are worthy. You know, never mind. There you go.
Now you know your limits.
You're funny. You're a funny girl. I'll admit that at least.
You are but a savage, insignificant beast. Yet you think you can kill me?
I'm gonna try to kill you! Woman! Stop what you're doing! Someone stop Dad from leaving, please.
You can't stop me. You were wide open.
I'll be taking this now. Horse Slayer! Now you have something for me, don't you, mister? I'll attack you next turn. We need more people here. Available. Oh, it's only equipped magic.
Put me in there.
Ah, well. No, you don't have anything that might help me out. That sucks.
Sure. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, dude. I ran out of physic. The poor girl is gonna die. That's a shame. I start to like Random Soldier NPC number 586. Oh, Bernie, you could just kill him right there and then, but we'll wait. We'll wait till we can get Mr. Death Knight's Sacred Treasure. Been nice knowing you, buddy. Shit, he healed. 1414 is what, guys? Almost enough to kill him. Guys! What you guys doing? Stop it. Dad. Recover.
Obliged.
No, your attention will be on the random soldier. Draw you back here. You're on fire like Cynthia. Doesn't matter. Jesus! How are you strong again? You just gotta make sure that you get that out of the. Let's just gambit you here.
What are you trying to do here?
You're the one who should be answering that question. Stay out of my way.
Why would you say that, Edelgard? Oh no! I said they gotta finish him off!
You are not the one I crave.
But she is the one that will give you 44 damage defeat!
My blade craves their flesh. The weak will eventually die.
Good gosh. Thank you, I'll take that dark steel, yours.
The Death Knight was just a distraction. Let's concentrate on killing Solon.
Yes, we know that he's a distraction. I wanted him to be a distraction because I need Dark Seal for everyone! Bernie! Kill Solon!
I can improve too, you know.
Just become an MVP, Bad Bernie.
Why have you gone after this village? What are you planning?
Why did you kill my one lone soldier?
I could have conducted this experiment on any test subjects. Now that I have what I came for, I must bid you farewell.
Adios.
Wait! Damn it, he's gone.
We let him get away. I'll survey the village. There may still be enemies in hiding.
Save all the villagers. Barely. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Cynthia, get out of there. You're burning alive. We don't need you to be the next Sigurd or Flora. Seriously. That's burning job.
Looks like we somehow managed to sort things out, and casualties were kept to a minimum. They said they weren't picky about who they used as their test subjects. Because of them, the people of Remire Village.
Yeah, screw those people.
There you are.
Huh?
That armor. So, you're the Flame Emperor.
Yes. I believe you have met my subordinate, the Death Knight.
Oh, we've met all right. But back to you. You're the one responsible for the destruction of this village.
Do not get the wrong idea.
What in blazes does that mean?
It is true that I am working with Solon, but that does not mean our objectives are the same. Had I known they planned to do this, I would have stopped it. You have my word.
Your words are meaningless. Now, I'll have to insist that you accompany us back to the monastery.
I cannot abide that. However, if you wish to join forces, I will hear your plea.
What?
If left to their own devices, they will commit countless more violent acts like this one. Do you not wish to prevent that? With the sword of the Creator on our side, Solon would not be a threat.
Interesting, interesting. You know, unfortunately, I must refuse. I don't know you well.
Pity, though not unexpected.
Although I will say that now that I'm taking good listen to you, you have a kind of speech pattern that I'm used to listening now, or something.
Pray that you do not live to regret your choice.
Geralt, Professor, have you seen Lady Edelgard?
What's wrong, kid? Huh? Oh, damn it! He's gone. Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Since coming to the monastery, you've changed.
I'm crying. I'm really crying. Oh man. Oh man, Hubert. Okay, but up to Hubert, guys. That was If you don't know what I'm laughing about, either visit my other route that I did, the Golden Deer route, or just stay tuned to later on where I'm probably going to explain everything. Not in this video, but maybe in the future videos. Okay. Also because I don't want to like just tell you right out what happened yet. It's not. I don't want to just, for first time viewers going through here. Anyways, how so?
You've been angry since we first arrived in Remire Village. And you look so happy when you're instructing the brats. Before the monastery, I'd never seen you bear your emotions like that. Not once.
Thanks to the students.
Then perhaps it's a good thing we came to the monastery. If only so I could see your face lit up like that. Or maybe there was never any reason for us to leave the monastery in the first place.
Wasn't I born after the monastery?
I've put my foot in my mouth, haven't I? Though I suppose it may be nearly that time. Come to my office when you next have a moment to spare. There's something I need to tell you.
Just what was that about? I can't recall a time of old when you were at the monastery. I wonder what is hiding in the mist that is your past.
Professor, I don't know if this is appropriate to say, but admirable work out there. I really believe we did all that we could.
Me too. We did all we could. I wish that was true.
Gerald said the same thing. We must try to stay positive, even through the horror. I hear the so-called Flame Emperor appeared in Remire Village as well.
Very true.
Hubert told me that you spoke with him.
No, he was like, "Where's it?" And then that distracted us long enough for the Flame Emperor to just disappear. Damn it, Hubert! He said he wasn't involved in the incidents. I just out of curiosity, I wanna check these both out later on. Thankfully, I saved, so. What if I said he asked me to join forces with him?
Really? Is that what you want, Professor?
I do not.
That makes sense. It's hard to trust someone without knowing who they are, or how they're connected to all this. Even if he wants you as an ally, his objectives are still unclear. If the Flame Emperor truly wishes to make use of your power, perhaps someday he will appear before you without his mask, and you can look in his eyes and decide what you believe.
Adel, I need to ask you something.
Oh, I haven't seen you in a bit.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I interrupt?
Yes. You're still on probation from talking to Edelgard.
No, not at all. If you'll excuse me, Professor.
God, now I have to
You did well
restart this
handling
game.
that awful business in Remire Village.
What I'm going to say is I gotta replay this twice if it's true that I want to check out what all the other responses is going to be.
I am certain the goddess shares in our grief at the senselessness of that calamity. More importantly, I was shocked to hear that our own Tomas was actually a dark mage. I must reflect on our blindness.
You surely must. You failed to notice that a rat was hiding in your home. Pathetic! Who are these wicked foes? How did Tomas escape your gaze?
Who are these villains?
Tomas came to the monastery 40 years ago, by recommendation of House Ordelia of the Alliance. Around 8 years ago, he went back to House Ordelia, before returning to the monastery once again just last year. After having worked at Garreg Mach for decades, why would he betray us now? Just what did he hope to accomplish? Yuritsa became a professor at the Officers' Academy because of a recommendation from the Imperial nobility. Supposing that he is the Death Knight, that means that our enemy is an organization that has taken root in at least 2 territories.
In the long history of the Church of Seiros, no, long before even that, there have been an endless number of threats to the peace of Fodlan. Yet those who oppose us still operate in the shadows. Their identity's a mystery. I believe that Solon and the Death Knight are merely one part of a much larger whole.
A threat to Fodlan's peace? That means we have no choice. We have to stop them all.
It must be stopped.
I have truly come to rely on you. I believe that the monastery will remain safe so long as we have you. We do not yet know the enemy's objective or whereabouts. For now, please devote yourself to preparing for whatever comes next.
That is all for today.
I don't know if I could prepare myself
Professor,
for what's coming up next.
Please wait. I know there is much that you still do not understand. However, one thing is clear. You possess great power. I believe that you are destined to be a source of great hope for all. In any case, I expect great things from you. Walk this world proudly, dear Professor. May the goddess Sothis protect you.
Say what? Is what I would have said, but I totally called Sothis being a goddess since episode 1.
The goddess Sothis? Is that what she just said?
I like how my character is like, wait, what the heck did she just say? They're both surprised.
Is something the matter?
It was nothing.
I see. In that case, farewell.
Do not say something that we may regret. What exactly am I? For now, let's leave this place. Please, go.
Sure, voices in my head. I'm saving it here because I don't want to save it in that part yet because I want to check out something. Okay, he said he wasn't involved in this incident.
And do you believe him, Professor?
This is stupid, but this is too many interrogation questions you're asking me, woman. I don't believe him.
That makes sense. It's hard to trust someone without knowing who they are or how they're connected to all this. Even if his words are true, his objectives are still unclear. But if the Flame Emperor should someday reveal his true intentions, maybe then he will appear before you without his mask, and you can look in his eyes and decide what you believe.
Adel, I need to ask you something.
Shut up, Monica.
And do you believe him, Professor?
And what if I say I believe him?
Oh? But how can you trust someone without even knowing who they are? Even if his words are true, his objectives are still unclear.
Okay.
But if the Flame Emperor should...
And what if I say I want to join him? If I say I do, as a spy?
Oh? But how can you trust someone without even knowing who they are? Even if he wants you as an ally, his objectives are still unclear. If the Flame Emperor truly wishes to make use of your power, perhaps someday he will appear before you without his mask, and you can look in his eyes and decide what you believe.
There's a meme around this about the Flame Emperor, but I'll tell you later. There's a reason I'm checking through all this interrogation questions, but for now, I'm taking a rest. Good night.
I look to you like a red rose.